Well, it's neat and it's sweet, it's a ding-dong treat. Knitting socks for little feet.
Just sitting with your knitting all day long.
You know, knitting's friendly and knitting's fun.
Knitting's good for everyone, and that is why we sing this knitting song.
Let's knit one pearl, two. What's a knitter gonna do with a gall? Darn ball of yarn and stitch 3, drop 4. Pitch that knitting out the door right now.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to the Knitiots pilot podcast. I'm Joe, also known as Valdricker on Ravelry.
And I'm Renna, also known as Little Sweet Pea on Ravelry.
Since this is our pilot episode, I guess we're gonna kind of do a bit of an intro. You know, who we are, what we do, that sort of thing. As I said, I'm Joe. I am 28. I've been knitting for 3 months?
Since October.
Since October. It's now January, so... yeah, 3 months. I love it. It's fun. I guess that's all I really have to say.
Why?
Why do I knit?
Yep, why? Why did you want to learn?
I wanted to learn because you're so passionate about it. You love it so much. She was always talking about how wonderful it is and that sort of thing. So I thought I'd give it a try. Why not? And turns out I like it.
It's an addiction.
No.
Addiction that keeps you sane. I'm Renna, and I'm 31. I learned how to knit because I had to. It was for school and art college. It was part of the textiles program. I hated it. I despised it, actually. All I had to do was a swatch book, and I had to, the finished piece, I had to make one leg warmer. I couldn't do it. I got about 3 inches in, and I passed it and said, I'm done. I hated the teacher. She was horrible. And then I picked it up again on my own a couple years later, and I haven't put it down since. And that's why I knit.
Awesome. So, goals. What do we have for 2013?
A lot.
I've been knitting, like I said, for like only about 3 months, so I haven't done anything really big or fanciful yet. I'd like to knit a sweater this year for my daughter.
She's 8.
She's 8. And I want to do socks. I really want to do socks, but every time I try, I just get frustrated and have to put it down. So we're trying to figure out a way for me to not have to use these blasted DPNs or an itty bitty little rounds.
Yeah, you should hear the cursing when he's using DPNs.
They're crazy. They drive me nuts. I'm using them now just because I don't have straights in this size. That's the, like, I don't have any real goals, I guess. Any big goals, anyhow, for 2013. I just kind of take it as I go. You?
I have a lot, because I'm an overachiever who gets bored. I'm going to, hopefully, fingers crossed, finish the orange smoothie tank top, or top, by Libby Baker. I've attempted it 3 times for Chronic Knitter as a gift. I hate it. I hate everything about it. I mean, it's beautiful to look at, but I keep messing up when I'm only about 2 inches in, and when you have like 400 stitches, you hate it. So I'm going to give that another go, a 4th time go, and I'm going to make a sweater for Joe. It'll be the 3rd time, because the first one's too small. The second one, because I didn't remember his chest measurements, so I went by hug factor. I'm like, well, he seemed about this big when I hugged him, so that's got to be how big he is. Bad idea.
I might have gained a little bit of weight.
No, I think that's just a stupid way to measure a person by hug factor. So, lesson learned, don't go by hug factor. And then the second one I just finished at Christmas. I'll put pictures later. It fit, but it was fitting, and he always wears baggy sweaters, so he wasn't exactly happy with it. So I'm going to give it a go again for a 3rd time. And it's just a basic raglan sweater with a giant skull on it, like an illusion skull kind of thing.
Awesome.
And yeah, I'm going to knit 2 more sweaters at least during this year. So that'll bring me up to what, like 4 or 5 this year, I think. Math's too early for me.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And Simply Maryland by Debbie Bliss. Okay, that used to be free on the internet. It's not free anymore. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to have to look at the picture and try and recreate it myself, which kind of sucks. And my big goal is I want yarn from No Makers.
Oh, yeah, that too. I definitely want to know Anchor yarn.
Like No Place Like Gnome.
They keep discontinuing all the cool ones, like Thor and
Yeah.
that sort of thing. The sock yarn.
I think that's my goals. Pretty big goals.
Pretty big goals.
Pretty big goals.
Alright, works in progress. I am currently working on the Finn's Adventure Time hat by Juliana Metachechia. I'll put a link to the pattern in the show notes. That's what I'm doing right here. If you ever watch Adventure Time, it's Finn is one of the characters. Finn the human. He wears this white hat with these little ears. It's super cute, and I think it's gonna be awesome because I love that show.
What time is it?
Adventure Time. Actually, right now it's knitting time, but the podcast time. That's all I have for works projects. I'm sort of monogamous as far as knitting goes.
Kind of envy you.
Well, I haven't really tried to put more than one project on the needles at a time. I think that it might be a good idea. You know, if I get bored of something, I can pick up the other thing and kind of go. But as it is, I'm just sort of... Oh, I screwed that up.
It's still early. You can take it out.
I'm just going to frog it and start over. It's still early. What was I saying? Oh, monogamous knitting. I just haven't you know, had the chance really to do 2 projects. So I just sort of do them until they're done. That's how I roll, I suppose.
I envy you, and at the same time, not so much. I'm trying to convince him, maybe you guys can give input, but I'm trying to convince him to have at least 2 projects on the go, because sometimes he gets very frustrated and has to put it away for like, you know, a couple hours a day or 2 a week, whatever. So maybe if he has 2 projects, like a really easy one and then a little more complicated and challenging, that maybe he can bounce between them and then won't be overwhelmed. I don't know. Yeah, so if you guys can give input and help me win him over, that'd be
I'm sure I'll try it. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'll try it. I'll just have to find another project to do that I really want to work on while I'm doing this.
You should start your daughter's sweater.
Well, yeah, but I don't have a pattern. I'll have to find one. Still. Or pick one, anyhow. I've got a list that she sent me. So.
But that being said, since October, I think we've come a long way. Because a lot of newbies, they start out with scarves or dishcloths, and then they do that for a couple years before they try anything new. And you kind of just jumped right in and went from like, well, dishcloths, yes, but at least the pattern dishcloths. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, I did.
And a hat.
Well,
No,
yeah. No, I started the dishcloth, just like straight knits, boring old square. And I ended up making a bunch for you, the cotton ones, the pink ones, for Christmas. There was Batman, the Flash, and the Green Lantern. With knits and pearls pattern. It's cool.
Coffee. Needed coffee.
So what do you got for work in progress?
A lot. Ninja Turtle socks. I'm on this far. I don't know if you can see that. You should move this.
Yes, dear.
Thank you. And then I have one already done. So they're just basic socks, vanilla socks. And it's made, I don't know the color, I'll find a label and tell you. But it's alpaca. And then when it's all done, I'm just going to put on like an end so it looks like a bandana tied in the back. And then make little eyeballs. And then put eyeballs on it. And these are for Joe. his Christmas present delayed because I'm only one person, running out of time.
I don't mind.
I have these also for Joe, which are, again, I don't know the yarn. It was a birthday gift from Chronic Knitter, actually. And it's the Honey Badger socks. I don't know if you can... Ooh, the colors are way off. But it's purples and greens and awesome.
It's cool. I like that yarn.
Me too. What else do I have on the go? Oh, a hat. So I made this for Joe. Can you put on, actually?
Yes.
Thank you. So it's
dropping everything.
there's a pattern on Ravelry, and it's a crochet one. I forget who it's by. It's Zomni or Zombie Hat or something like that. And I don't crochet. I can't crochet to save my life. So I just looked at the picture and I made my own knit one for him. And I'm making one for my nephew now. So I have like, which way's the front? So I have this far. So I just have to continue and just put the rest of the little doodads on it. Yeah. So
awesome.
that. And then my big thing I'm working on right now, which should be done by the next time, better be done by the next time we talk, is this Sommier pullover. It is a test knit for Juliana, or Jules Lender, from Equal Opportunity Crafter. You should go check her out. It is absolutely stunning. I'm doing it with Fisherman's Yarn.
Just pull it out. Yeah.
And it's like, she calls it a dash pattern, but it's also known as a caterpillar pattern. And this is the neck. I love it. Absolutely love it. And I love how the arms have this. That's, I don't know, that's a nice join, I think. And extra long ribbing on the cuff and on the bottom of the sweater. It's just beautiful. It's easy to do. It should be up, I think, at the end of the month. She's going to post it on Ravelry, but it's so easy and gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's going to be so stinking warm. I'm excited. I can't wait.
I can't wait till you're done.
Yeah, he convinced me to do it because I'm like, it's not really my type. And now that I'm doing it, like, every time I do more rows, I'm like, I love it. I just want it done so I can put it on. I know it's going to be too big because when I said I'd, like, signed up for it, I'm a 42 in the chest, and I thought, you know, they're always too small for me. So, or, you know, just fitting, and I hate that. So I signed up to do 46, not knowing there's like 5 inches of positive ease. This thing's going to be giant. And I don't care, because honestly, I'm probably going to knit it again in a different size, because I loved it that much.
It's going to look awesome.
Yeah. You should check her out. She's awesome. Great person. And new. And I think that's it for Works in Progress for me.
Yeah, I think that's all we got written down there.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, finished objects then. Go ahead and here I'll start.
Yeah.
Then I just grab my stuff there. Let me finish this. Okay, cool. So, my finished objects was my hat first off. I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah, you can a little bit. It is the floppy hat by Alexandra Tinsley on Ravelry, and I actually changed it up a little bit. I still haven't woven those in. I actually changed this up a little bit. Hers called for different colors or different yarn or something, and I ended up going with wool for the gray and acrylic for the black, because that's all we had for black. And I think I changed the decreases a little bit because it's sort of abrupt, as you can tell.
It makes me think it was like Toblerone kind of chocolates.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. But it's sort of like almost like a dark link sort of thing, right? Because I'm sort of nerdy.
Sort of. That's an understatement of the year.
Yeah.
Sort of nerdy. Just, no. Try extremely nerdy.
I love it. It's awesome. It's warm. It fits really well.
Are you still going to do like the little X's on the side?
Oh, I forgot I was going to do that. Yes.
That's why you asked me.
Yes. I'm going to do that. So it's that. Then I did this here. It is the one ball of Rasta version of the Triangle Cowl by Sylvia Bobilvia on Rav. And it actually, on the pattern, it's got a button thinger here. Sorry, I'm not talking to the camera, I'm talking to the screen. But yeah, it sort of hangs down. And
I can put it on.
it's like a scarf. It's sort of like a scarf that you just like sew together at the end. Really simple.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Looks like that.
And he used like zebra yarn. It's Bernat that you get at like Walmart and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Love.
We bought it. It was
Christmas time we bought it.
$3 for the ball or something.
Yeah.
So we still got some left right here.
Right there. Love, 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 love.
So,
I'm not putting I'm not putting buttons on because it's already bold enough. And it's funny because my favorite part of this is how it goes this way. I don't know if you can see it. And then like here,
the pattern change. Yeah, you can see.
the way you sew it, he hates that.
Oh, I hate it.
And that's my ultimate favorite part. I love it.
That's the part I like the least. I like it. I'm happy with it. I like the pattern. The zebra-ness. And the last thing that I finished was these here Jiffy arm warmers by Iris Wild. They're actually shorter than they are in the pattern. It's just simple 2 knits, 2 purls on straights actually, and they just sew it up the side.
Fives, weren't they? Like
I don't remember. It's in the pattern. I used the same size as the pattern, which we'll also link to. We'll link to all this stuff. But I love them. They're fantastic. I used hand spun wool that you got at Penzic, right?
mm-hmm. You can talk about Penzic if you want, because people are going to be like,
Yeah, we could. Penzic is this. We're part of the Society for Creative Anachronism. Penzic is like our big event. It's like a worldwide organization that basically recreates medieval times. Penzic are big, like the Super Bowl of the SCA, in where anywhere up to like 15,000 people go to a campground in Pennsylvania for 2 weeks and live the dream, as we call it.
Weekend warriors.
Yeah, dress up in armor and beat each other with sticks and do arts and sciences and all kinds of stuff.
Which you may see a bit of later, because we might show some of our sewing like that we do, because we do both sewing. We make our own outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm working on Elizabethan stuff right now, so I have
It's really pretty.
like embroidery. I hate embroidery, by the way. That I'm doing. I dropped my needle. Yeah, so you'll probably see some of that later, and some weaving and stuff, because I don't know. I do like weaving and
She spins too.
yeah. I don't have a wheel though. That's my goal.
No.
I want to get one. A
Turkish?
ladybug. Yeah, a Turkish spindle, and I love it. It's super fun. I can't really show you how to do it because I suck at that, but you know, it's fun. And tablet weaving and stuff like that. So you might see stuff like that later, which is why we're just gonna have at the end an other category.
Sort of thing, yeah. Yeah, we'll talk more about that. Yeah, what do you have for finished stuff?
Oh, one thing.
'Cause that's all I have.
All I have is Chubby Chirp.
I love that thing.
And if you've seen Adventure Time, the penguins are like Gunther is its name, and the way his eyes are, it's so close, he makes me think of Gunther.
Yeah, he's wrong color, but
Oh yeah, because he's not a penguin. He wasn't
he
supposed
looks
to.
like a penguin.
I'm like he wasn't supposed to be, but he turned out that way.
Right.
Maybe I was thinking about penguins.
Right. I love Gunther. Gunther and his stank booty.
That's all I have.
That's all we got for finished objects. Cool.
Next time I'll have more though, because that Sommier sweater will be done.
Hopefully.
No, not hopefully. It will be done.
It'll be. I won't have it
I want
finished
to
next
wear
time.
it.
I'm positive I won't be done anything next time.
Yeah, you never know. Because you go through moods. Sometimes it's like zip, zip, zip right through things, and other times it's like, I don't feel like it. Or you'll start, let's knit together.
You know.
And then you get like 2 minutes, I'm done. No more tonight. Done. And I knit whenever. Like, I'll knit
She knits
any hour of
all
the day.
the
I don't
time.
care.
Constantly.
I noticed you only knit at
always knitting.
nighttime. I noticed that.
Yeah, usually. In the morning, I'm not awake enough to look at yarn.
And through Doctor Who. We
Yeah.
knit a lot through that, which I just
A lot for
discovered.
Doctor Who. Yeah, she hadn't seen any of it before, so I
It's
introduced
amazing.
her. She
Amazing.
loves it. Yeah, it's good. I love it.
What's the Doctor I like? I can't say his name.
The first one?
Yeah.
Well, the first one in the new series?
Yeah.
Chris Eccleston.
Eccleston. That's the one I like.
Like floppy ears, leather jacket.
Yeah, he's a dork.
Yeah, he's
I
great.
like him.
Yeah, no, I'm a Tennant fan myself.
And Downton Abbey.
Ugh.
Love. No, it's not boring. It's awesome. Love, 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 love. And I have a bunch of podcast people to thank for that one. Because everyone keeps saying, oh, I just watched this episode. I'm like, oh, God, I don't want to even watch it. It's probably crap. No, I'm addicted. I totally am addicted.
So,
Actually, I think it was Amy. Knitting in Circles.
Knitting in Circles, right.
Yeah, she was the one who won me over. Just because she kept talking about it. I'm like, I have nothing else to watch. Yeah, I fell in love. Thank you, Amy.
Speaking of the podcasts, we had a couple of other podcasters that joined our group recently. In the last couple of days, we just put it up Friday.
Yeah, Friday night.
It's Sunday now, so yeah, we have
Yeah.
way more people in the podcast group than we expected to.
We just thought it'd be like maybe 5 people and all our friends because they feel bad for us, kind of thing. To be honest, we thought it would be our friends just trying to be supportive and they feel bad for us.
Yeah, I think we have like 25 members or something.
You know, 28.
Is it 28 now?
28.
That's
One
awesome.
woman from Texas joined like 20 minutes after I put the group up. I'm like, no flipping way.
That is awesome.
No way.
Well, thanks everybody for joining the group and hopefully watching the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't be as nervous next time.
No, it's the first podcast ever, so.
I'm sure you know how it is. Yeah, I want to say Butterfly Knits, thank you for posting. And I hope people check out your podcast. Please keep us informed because I want to check it out too when you start. Tanya, oh Tanya, chronic knitter. Oh, you are pain in my
Booty?
tush. I love you, buddy. I seen your post. Yeah, right before we started. I guess I'm adding mittens to my list this year. I get the hint. I will now make another goal of mittens. Thank you.
Mittens.
But I didn't say what mittens, so it could be baby mittens and it could be just simple, boring mittens. But I will do it for you. Silly Fru, Sassy Pants Knitter. Things will get better. Hang in there. I know you had a really horrible year, but there are people like us who watch and love you. So hang in there. Things have to get better, right? Can only get so bad. And Knit Girl, which is Sheepish Podcast. Everyone tune into that one too. She's new. She's awesome. I'm super relieved hockey is back. And you're right. I was reading some of the apology letters to fans. You're right. That was a letdown. That was a disappointment. I'm a hockey fan too. I cheer for Toronto. Yeah, I know they suck. I'm aware of that.
Go Leafs.
I'm not in denial. They suck.
Terrible.
But we're still fans. But I understand. I read the letters, some of them too. They really cheaped out. So I'm sorry your team cheaped out on you too. Really sorry. But at least we have hockey back. Diane of Knittables, thank you for adding us. And I love your dogs. They're super I was going to say super fat. But they are super fat and cute. I think that's everything. Oh, no, Chronic Knitter, back to you, yeah. She is starting up a podcast again. So hopefully you keep us posted and then we can keep people posted. But we'll support you. We know you're nervous. We're nervous. Everyone's nervous. So we're there. Just hurry up and do it. And that's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got. That's all I got too. Brilliant.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for watching. And we'll see you hopefully next week.
Every 2 weeks or week.
I don't know.
We'll think about it.
Hopefully every week, but we'll see.
like a hammer, she's a cherry mouse cow, never was a critter. Kissing like a raindrop, she's got the work. She's got the work. Haven't laid me back, cause heaven's got a number when she's spinning me around. The kissing is a color, loving is a wild dog. She's got the love. She's got the love. She's got the love. She's got the love.